All right, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we've got some new updates as far as War Thunder 1.59 goes. This is far less dramatic news, so that is always a good thing. Now, I have been streaming the crap out of Total War Warhammer. We had 1,600 viewers on Saturday and over 2,300 viewers on Sunday. But I have been keeping my eyes peeled for news on this patch. So today what we're looking at is the ASU-85, Death from the Skies. Now, the ASU-85 and the ASU-57 are part of the Soviet light tank tech tree. I mean, currently we've got the PT-76 is where it peaks out. This ASU-85 is going to go after that. So the USSR light tank tech tree currently ends with PT-76. The ASU-85, which will take its rightful place after the PT-76 in the tree and become a top tank at rank 4. What is the ASU-85, you ask? The ASU, or Avia Desantnaya Samokodonyaya Ustanovka, or air landing self-propelled gun, armed with an 85mm cannon, was developed in the post-war Soviet Union as a vehicle for Soviet airborne landing troops. It was intended to be airdropped and reinforce infantry in offense or defense with its powerful artillery fire directly on the battlefield. This SPG was the logical successor to the ASU-57, and from 1959 it replaced its predecessor in the forces. So a late date tank destroyer or self-propelled gun, but they're putting it in the light tank tech tree, I guess, to fill it out. I guess it doesn't necessarily fit the normal SPG tree, but you know, hey, it's interesting. Light, small, and agile, the ASU-85 is based on the PT-76 amphibious tank already familiar to all of us. To reduce its dimensions and increase its compactness, the ASU-85 received no rotating turret. Its powerful cannon was installed directly in the hull. Outwardly, this makes the ASU similar to other classic self-propelled guns, not necessarily the Hetza. Reduces its profile, allows its crew to work in more comfortable condition, and speeds up the cannon reload time. Obviously, the SPG had to be made as light as possible for airborne transportation and landing. Because of this, it was decided in the design phase not to give it thick armor. As a result, its armor is quite light, 45mm maximum at the front, although it is placed at a high angle on the frontal hull. So that Soviet sloped armor might just strike us again, especially when you might think you're going to pen this little bad boy. So in the game, the ASU-85 takes the role of light and mobile support SPG. Although the 85mm cannon has an ammo complement of just 39 rounds, which is more than adequate, I think, for RB games, it can fire with improved post-war ammunition. So expect fin-stabilized heat rounds. The vehicle's small dimensions and low profile are its main advantage in laying in ambush. Quickly capturing an enemy point and lying in wait, or simply ambushing the target in one direction and then change position pretty quickly. This is the style that perfectly suits all owners of this SPG. The important thing is to always take the first shot and don't get shot in return. If you return to fire accurately, or if you learn to fire accurately and quickly and then don't hang around, you'll get along just fine with the ASU-85. So another new vehicle hype. Patch 1.59 is coming. I'm really going to be kind of curious to see if I don't think we'll ever see glider-borne or airborne vehicles. Even a fleshed out World at War mode or World War mode would require a lot of work to see, like, oh, this guy's playing a transport plane. He's got fighter escorts, and in said transport are some airdropped tanks. That would be amazing, but I don't think it's coming anytime soon. So with regards to what we've seen on the dev blog for patch 1.59, we still haven't seen the Stuart Emil or the Sheridan, actually. We know they're coming, but we haven't seen them. We've seen the ASU-57 was actually kind of the first thing that hit the dev blog on 1.59, unless you count the KV2s. But Yeah, so you've got the KV2s, the KV2 with the 107, the ASU-57, the Panzer IIIB, and then the T-29 came out just the other day. So now it's the ASU-85, and it seems like we might be seeing devlogs every 2 days. I'm not entirely sure, but stay tuned to the channel for quick updates and news on this stuff. But right now I'm thinking the patch might not. This is just pure speculation, guys. I'm thinking at least 2 weeks because the devlogs haven't come out at a really, really quick rate. You kind of get, but then again, they change it up every time. So if you guys have a prediction as to when patch 1.59 comes, you're more than welcome to give it, but no one really knows. And those who do know are probably contractually obligated not to say anything. So the speculation will persist. This is the ASU 85. I'm pretty hyped for it. How about you guys? So with that, I'm going to get back to playing my realistic battles. Hoping that they don't add markers to it. That would suck. I don't want markers in my realistic battles. Then it's like, what's the point, right? And then, so I'm going to get back to my RB battles. I'm actually been playing a lot of Shermans lately. And I'm trying to find, what regard, to how to really fine-tune your skills and try to really kick butt in the Sherman. And then secondly, I've been playing a lot of Total War Warhammer. All that stuff's going up on the second channel. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a news forecast for you from BaronVonGamez. Hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you soon.